developers. He lamented that his job didn't let him get hands-on with games anymore, again sometimes while still seemingly taking credit away from others, and he talked about buying expensive cars more than once. Like, out of nowhere, he would just talk about the cars that he's bought, like a Ferrari and whatnot, and it's kind of endearing that he just suddenly talks about his hobbies, but this is an interview about Sonic Heroes. I don't know, that last one's just really funny and weird to me. Either way, at the same time, it does feel very much like Naka was a man burdened with the weight of an entire company, trapped and unable to leave, for, in his mind, the whole house of cards would certainly tumble without his leadership. That leadership may have been precisely the problem, though. See, this mentality that he alone was keeping the company afloat was coming from a man who had at least a hand in ensuring the Sega Saturn's failure by refusing to allow the team developing the system's planned 3D Sonic game to use the engine that he'd helped develop for Knights. Incidentally, that former coworker that Naka really likes trashing constantly, he was working on that project at the exact time that Naka said no. Weird how that works. It was also coming from a man who, not long after this, planned to fire off an entire team working on the Dreamcast launch title Geist Force because he liked the game's 3D innovations, and he wanted to gut the company, take their technology, and use it for Sonic instead. He won't help you, but he'll make you help him. That team quit because Naka didn't realize that they spoke Japanese, and the game was cancelled without any of its engineers able to work on the game anymore because they quit. This is the same man who, years after the fact, insisted that Sega actually shouldn't have left the hardware business, even in the same breath admitting that they would have 100% gone bankrupt if they had stayed the course. He was fine with Sega going bankrupt because he wanted to work on hardware. And maybe this one is punching down, you be the judge, but this is the same man seemingly responsible for the decision to make a three-dimensional one-button platformer in